Alright, guys, we're playing some Peglin again. A lot of chests here. I haven't really seen an enemy for a bit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Shifting the bit right around. We're shifting the bit right around. They're shifting the bit right around. 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 I've been doing it since the start of the stream. They've been shifting the bit right around since the start of the stream. They've been snooping around on my internet all night. They've been uploading cookies, trackers all night. They've been shifting the bit rate around. Flooding my ports with data all night long. So to the investigators looking into this, they are flooding data into my ports. They've been doing it all night long, and they're shifting the bitrate around right now. Have been since the start of the stream. Let's see here. Same scams as usual. The moment we start the stream, same scams as usual. Bitrate shifting around all over the place, and all night last night, running cookies and trackers through my internet, all night. Flooding my ports with data all night long. And now that I said something, that one concurrent that was doing it is now sitting in here. That's it. That's all that's happening. We aren't trending. There's no red ring indicating we're live around my icon. We're not in some sort of thing that's going to, indicate to my viewers that we're live at all. It's just that person in this stream right now watching that is always doing these malicious things, flooding data in through my ports, and doing malicious things with, my data, my personal and private identifiable information. And, these are crimes, of course. But daily, we see the results of, when I start the stream, of them running trackers and cookies and flooding data on, any internet that was used, throughout, the course of the day until I then get on the stream. So thus I get on the stream and we have this echoing problem where this person that's doing this is here to record me having a problem with the stream that they caused throughout the past 8 to 10 to 12 hours that they've been running these bots and problems through my ports and causing issues. And so just to let you know, that's been going on for roughly 6 to 8 months, possibly longer, with this particular person. And the reason why they hide the concurrence is so that way other people come in, and if somebody starts to type like it's 365 or something like that, they'll be like, it's just me. And then that way everybody watching thinks that it's just been that person watching the whole time. It's a scam. So that way you don't be like, who's watching or something like that, and then somebody just says something because they are watching. But the point is they came in to it already. I've seen that so many times where I've come in the stream that says one already watching, even though on another device it says 0. The person is sitting here scamming my data and my streams to display inaccurate information on YouTube. And I've been saying this for a very long time. So again, that number is going to say whatever they want it to say. It's going to go all the way up to 30. It's going to go all the way down to 2, 1. Again, we've seen a negative tally before when displaying this on the screen. This is not anything we haven't proven or seen. So when I start the stream, and the bitrate's just shifting around all over the place, and you're causing all kinds of other problems too. Ever since I proved that I can download a game, 130 gig game, in fucking 12 minutes, you got your panties in a bunch, and you've been sitting here flooding data and stealing internet. That's what you're doing. You're literally stealing internet. So this is why I said, yeah, it's Elon Musk, because he does that too. But whether it's him doing it from me, I don't know. He is a lot closer by, being in Washington these days. But I'll be honest with you, other people are just doing that sort of thing too. And so again, that's what all you're doing is, all I did was prove that my internet was that fast at one time. People didn't believe it, so I just showed on the screen that I could simply download and install a game, because the point was this scammer was causing all these bitrate problems for fucking years, shifting it around all over the place. So to prove that I was right, I sat here and showed them that I could download and install a fucking game, a 130 gig game, in 12 minutes. Yep, you're gonna start. You're gonna start listening, because these people doing this are terrorists, and they're just going to end up doing it to you too. So unless you do something about this, that's the point. It happens to you too. And that's what I proved. I've proven it many times, and this person has been working very hard to try to disrupt that. All the things I've said over the years, the various things that have been happening, where we have Steam achievements not triggering, yet the very next time I play that game, I play a game, and all of a sudden all these achievements just trigger all at once. Like you get like 12 all at once that should have happened the last time you played. So it's the same fucking bullshit that they were doing when I was playing Hitman 3 way back in the day, where they were flooding data into the ports to disrupt the process of the stream. So obviously that's going to narrow the quality of the stream if you're just filling up that port with data. But the point is, he really has to send a shitload, because otherwise it ain't working. And this is what I'm talking about, is like, that's why it took so long. That's why it was frustrating. That's why I could always fix it. Because, yeah, it is that good. 130 gigs, 12 minutes, sometimes less. So he's sitting here actively trying to cause problems for that. This is his issue. His issue is that jealousy, envy. So he steals. So this person that's been doxing and shit every day, all this is happening very aggressively around him. I mean, he's confirming it. So, terrorists, yeah, for sure. What a disgusting platform. 2 concurrents, 3 concurrents. Doesn't alert anybody that I would be live. It's just the bit rate around all over the place when you talk about the fraud going on. You talk about how YouTube will give your personal and private information to somebody that just simply submits a takedown request. Like, I'm literally sitting here watching them intentionally. You know how I talked about the other day about how this person caused Windows to not be updated for X amount of time? We were talking about that. They even did that, and my virus software, my very updated and professional and paid for version of my virus software, my very good virus software, is what's telling me this. That's how I know. It's telling me that Windows is unupdated by like fucking 6 months. And it's causing all these problems. You know, the .NET framework is just unupdated. So yeah, it literally says right there, it causes a massive security threat, massive security risk. You just do all these remote desktop things. It's a huge security risk, and it's just sitting there like that, endlessly. And when you fix it, they just do it again. And then I can sit here and as I talk about it, I watch as they force my stream software to use as much CPU as they decide. It's just like all over the fucking place. I'm playing a fucking pixelated goddamn game that doesn't even use anything. I could probably run like fucking 20 of these things. And you're actually sitting here trying to convince me of that? Anybody of that? Like, that's the point. Like, what a goddamn fool. Like, this is the point. I've played all these games over the years and run all these tests enough to know. You know, it's like, obviously, if I think it's something that's happening with the system, I'm just going to run a test to see what happens. And that's why it's always inconclusive. It just happened when I was streaming. And I'm just sitting here doing, half the time I'm sitting here doing nothing. I'm just talking. I'm not even playing a game. I'm on a black fucking screen and my CPU is just going around all over the goddamn place. I'm watching somebody just spike my CPU through my stream software. Not my actual CPU. I'm like looking at the value and I can clearly see they're not affecting the actual CPU. They're just reallocating usage with the stream software. So yeah, stealing internet. They're piggybacking and stealing internet from streamers through stream software. I mean, did I have to spell it out? Did I have to spell it out? I shouldn't have to, but that's what they're doing. And anybody that they find out has internet that fast, they're just going to sit here while you're streaming and steal it. That's it. And then again, you have the same stalker with the endless alts to try to... Once you all started to see that he was doxing my family left and right and stuff like that, once you like all started to see that, he starts just showing up on these alts with like these random names of people and stuff like that. That's it. So, one thing I will say, notice how he retracted this message. That name is very, 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 very close to a name of somebody that I once knew a long time ago, but I've never seen again. So it's very interesting that he comes in here, you know, like to confirm these things. And chooses names like that. No, it's not interesting. It's guerrilla warfare. It's psychological warfare. It's a psychopathic person. I'm just trying to show you all what he's doing. And then he retracts the message. So again, I just wanted to remind you guys that that's what's been happening. Remember, I had to, after I was showing that it was like an absurd amount of trackers, like over 100,000 trackers were on me just because I would watch a certain content creator, a certain one, and it wouldn't happen no matter if I watched anybody else or anything else on YouTube. But this one content creator, I was getting over 100,000 trackers. Jesus, you shouldn't even get like 10,000 in like a month. Yeah, like it should be that minimal. It should not be that much. And I had 100,000 trackers from watching one content creator for like a couple of hours. Over 100,000. That's intentional. That's on purpose. I started talking about that. So we got scared and really aggressive and started changing everything he was doing. This was conveniently scammer payback. Yep. He was using their ads, their trackers, and he was literally putting more on them. 100,000 after watching like 2 hours. Are you fucking kidding me? Tried to email. Hopefully they'd listen. Hopefully they'd hear me out. Like I said, I've said various things to get people untrolled, because if the trolls think I don't like you or something like that, then they'll stop trolling you. Because I know people will have issues with trolling and stuff too, just because I've sat here and been honest about things that, you know, just like that. This is the truth. Like, you can't, like, people can't handle it. They really can't, and they get super pissed off just because you're telling the truth. What's up, man? Nice. Really good one. One hit. I'm doing an upgrade. Take a screenshot of that message. It's actually a very serious there we go. Alright. Just want to make sure I grab that. I feel like I did this before, but like I don't know. I feel like I want to do it like a bunch of times just for the heck of it. You know what I mean? See what happens. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Huh. Notice how the only concurrent in here is the one concurrent that's always sitting in here, restricting channel traffic. How there's nobody else in here to support. Because again, YouTube won't put the red ring around my icon to alert my subscribers that I'm in here. And a certain person that scams and steals things, a disgusting person that scams and steals things, is constantly admitting that he is stealing views. Stealing views by stealing content that's not even his. He's admitting that constantly. Literally just admitted it in the comment that I... So, you know, just constantly admitting it, coming in to say it too, to talk about it when there's not even anybody even in here, except his bots. So, you know, it really is very disgusting and sad and twisted what this person is doing. You know, again, to many people that he's been stalking and harassing and doxing, all in the name of harassing me and trying to screw around, you know, and steal money and views from my channel. I mean, he's announced that. He's said that he's doing that. And he's also said that he's doing it to other people, too. So... YouTube ain't doing anything about it. They just keep saying that they are, even though they clearly are not. That's cool. That's cool. 10 additional resets. Yeah, I'm just gonna literally start taking a screenshot every single time the stream starts now. It's every single time the stream starts that he runs that scam, where the bitrate is shifting around and there's so much data flooded into the ports from what he's been doing while I've been off stream. That, you know, we go to stream and it's just constant. So yeah, he again, if you don't stop him now, all he's gonna do is just do the same thing to somebody else, and he's announcing that he is. He's already said that. You know, this is the sort of thing where when he's wrong, and he's in the wrong, he's just, yeah, like this is just like any other scammer. That's like you don't reason with them. They're just stupid. If you don't understand the value in not stealing from people, then you're stupid. Just my opinion. And then you know, of course, the reason why is because that food stream that this scammer wants you to believe he got more views on, well, the point is he sat in my stream the whole time shifting the goddamn bitrate around all over the place. So that's the point. Like, he's just running that scam. So the people investigating and watching, just to let you know, if you're watching and you're wondering why the view isn't being counted the concurrent, that's the issue we've been having. Where essentially even you will be in the stream and you'll just clearly see there's only one concurrent view being counted. You know, you can just clearly see that a lot of the time. You can clearly see him, you know, as soon as you would come into the stream, it might do this. You know, like you know, if you're watching on mobile, you might see like the circles. You know, that's the point. He wants you to come in and see that, and then thus you leave the stream. This is the scam he's been running the whole time. And this is what he's been running. He's been flooding data into my ports and messing with the internet. And again, I proved that it wasn't my internet when I showed you how fast I could sit here and download and install a game. So ever since then, he's been sitting there causing a problem for that. That's it. This is somebody that just is wrong about things and can't take being wrong about things. That's it. He was like just wrong about some stuff before. And you can tell that like that's the whole scam, is like he wants to be seen as like me or something. And you know, like be right. You know, like the point is he's putting like thumbnails of me. You know, of his thumbnail and stuff like that, like pictures of me that he stole off my Facebook and stuff. Like it's just stalked off of social media elsewhere. Fucking weird. And YouTube allows this. Shifting the bitrate around all over the place. As soon as I started saying that, he's shifting the bitrate around all over the place. As soon as I started saying that, I started shifting the bitrate around all over the fucking place. We were proving this the other night, where essentially, yeah, just because I was sitting there proving what he was saying and talking about, and you know, we're getting a lot of support. Real people were showing up and stuff like that and seeing the stream. He was getting real aggressive then, too. And that's the point. So as soon as I said that, he started shifting the bitrate around all over the place. But the point is, if I don't say that, you're never going to see the stream. There's going to be 2 views on the stream, and nobody's ever going to see it. So what am I supposed to do? Not say something that he... Yeah, no. Because every view will just be taken off the stream, and you'll never see it. You'll never... and then he'll just endlessly, that's the scam. That he'll endlessly steal my streams, and he will get views and steal any type of money, monetization, and view and subscriber counts that we would supposed to get over the past several years that we're supposed to be growing this channel, and using several other people who invested in this idea and stuff like that, using real money, buying things and stuff like that, and you know, over the course of several years of you know, essentially knowing that these things should work a certain way and aren't, and proving that through screenshots and stuff like that, you know, I'll basically essentially just prove that you know, this person has been sitting here doing this the entire time. By the way, I have I will be able to prove too that I've been building computers since I'm like 11 years old. I've been building computers since I was like 11, and have always been building computers and always doing this, and so it's the sort of thing where, yeah, I'm not just gonna say something is messed up if it's not. I'm just gonna fix it and move on. Yeah, the point is, like, the streams that we have that were allowed to be streams that are good, he would disrupt that. That's the point. So he started, I started showing that the streams that we have that are good, we get a good following, it's good, it's positive, until he shows up and disrupts that process. So he's had to change the scam to where he causes a disruption right at the beginning of the stream, that it fucks with the trending to where there's nobody in the stream, nobody even knows we're streaming, and, you know, essentially there's no views whatsoever, and then he starts stealing views where he's copying my stream that I just did, and then he has my name, my channel name typed into the title, he has my likeness on the thumbnail, or something like that, my name, and he puts pictures of my family on the stream and stuff like that. This fucking weirdo just sits there and tries to steal my entire fucking stream and starts getting more views out of it. Hi, Big Boss. So anyway, yeah, that's what's happening, and that's what he did. That's what he was doing, is essentially he had to change what he was doing, where we're starting to kind of prove that, like, we would have a good stream and really not gonna sit here and bitch about shit endlessly for no reason, you know. You know, and so, like, you know, the point is, you know, not gonna endlessly sit here and bitch about shit for no reason. I'm just gonna be here to play games and talk about the issues. But this is the issue. The issue now for me is that, you know, essentially this stalker scammer is stealing and doxing my family, my friends, me, and my my streams, and causing a problem for me anytime I want to stream without saying anything about it. If I just sit here and say nothing, the point is you will never see that stream, you will never see anything, you will never hear what I have to say. YouTube will, after the stream is live, will sit there and start subtracting views from it after the fact. So even after it's live, they'll start taking views off, and it'll just very slowly go back to zero. That's essentially what he's trying to do, or he's trying to create a process where he steals all my streams, starts tagging my name in his streams, stealing that and siphoning all views and any viewership to his channel, and then lying to you guys and creating a facade fake thing where it would slowly siphon to his channel and lie to you about what I'm actually getting. The whole thing's a scam. And, you know, maybe I could have taken care of my mom, maybe I could have taken care of my family with this side thing where we could have had support and stuff like that, and a regular, you know, streaming thing. But, you know, unfortunately, YouTube is not a safe platform. YouTube is fucking trash. So, since Google and YouTube allow harassment and stalking to that level, you know what I mean? And what you have to realize is that this could affect, you know, unforeseen things for me too, with, you know, with him using that data in ways he shouldn't be. I'm not going to say anything else other than that, but you get what I'm saying, like, professionally and stuff like that. Like, if there's an investigation and we find out that any of this has anything to do with, you know, background checks, kicking back, stuff like that, where it's actually not supposed to, or something like that, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Because there's nothing, you know what I mean? Like, that would be lying, essentially. He actually claimed that he was gonna, like, fill out a bunch of applications or something in my name or something like that. That would be incredibly illegal. But, you know, it's just, the point is, like, it really is absolutely insane that every single day my little red ring live icon is missing from my channel. It's insane that YouTube's trying to say that they don't know why that's missing. It really is insane that they're trying to say that they don't know why that's missing, and that has nothing to do with them. Like, everybody that's streaming has that. It doesn't just disappear. Castle's cool. I like the castle. But yeah, that's the unfortunate side of not talking about it, is he gets more malicious. If I don't talk about it, nobody hears it. You know, it's like the thing where it gets silenced, you know, because of what this person's doing with the data and all that, you know. Obviously. I mean, literally we see examples of YouTube's trying to deny, like how are you gonna sit here and try to say that this isn't, like, when I show you a screenshot of me in the vertical swipe feed for 6.5 hours, and it's just not, it's literally just this spiking up to 2 concurrents for 6.5 hours, like up and down, up and down, up and down, just stopping at 2 for 6.5 hours. And then when I wake up, and get on the phone and start talking to my lawyer about this, conveniently it spikes for the first time all the way up to like 30 something concurrents, which is conveniently a number that we've confirmed that he can take the likes up to and down to, which is what he was doing before. He's liking it all the way up to 30 and then taking it back down again. And so like when we see that, we know that that number is consistent with that, at least. And so like that's the point, is like 6.5 hours of it stopping conveniently at 2. It's not a swipe feed. Like, 2 people aren't cycling in for 6.5. That doesn't make any sense. It would be at least, you know, there'd be a 3rd or a 4th or a 5th, or, you know, like, and then it dropped down to 1 and maybe 0. Not just 2. And so right after that, just 30 concurrents, and just like the obviousness of that screenshot, and then YouTube's like, no, we have no fucking clue. That's just so weird to me. Well, right. Remember, I said that my virus software is indicating that Windows is not updated properly. And if Windows is not have its current updated number, like the kernel number, the most recent like number for that .NET framework, the version number that you compare to, if that does not match, like essentially that's the point when it gives me that little warning in my virus software. It says high risk, you know, it's not updated, the .NET framework is not updated, yada yada yada. This poses a high security threat, and the threat is remote desktop control. It's the sort of thing where, you know, you have to rationalize that he has some access there. Wipe your PC. It's not... I have caught certain things at various times, and I'm not going to say what I've caught, but it's very clear that he's trying to make hard drives run all the time and stuff like that. Yes. Correct. I've seen that. Virus that's the point. If you have a good software, like security threats are security threats, but I mean, it's amazing that after all these times that my virus software has caught this, why aren't they doing anything? What? Did I do something to him, or is he just bored? You tell me what it is that you would do to somebody that would justify them going after, like, literally doxing your 70-something-plus-year-old mom, doxing everybody, like, that you, like, stalking them on Facebook. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Did I do something? You're kidding, right? Is doxing my address? There's nothing that I would have done. That's not... That bears no weight on this matter. You know, he'll create us something. You know, the point is this guy is psychotic. You know, whatever this guy wants to do to somebody, he's just going to do it, and then, you know, again, anybody giving him rationalization, he'll use that. He'll love that. He'll like cling to that for life. So yeah, like all these things where he's like, you know, I'm living at home, or so, like at home. Yep, this is where I live. Congratulations. It's also a house. What? Yep. Okay. Like, it's just all these dumb things that he's saying that, like, people are supposed to take as, like, a bad sort of rep thing. Like, this doesn't make any sense. And so, like, that's the point, is, like, that's what most people, I think, rationalize. Like, the fuck's he talking about? Who cares? But, yeah, like, the doxing is serious, and what he's doing with my data is pretty serious. But it's more like, he knows that there's also a limit to what he can do, because if he does too much, he knows that there's a different outcome, you know? It is, Big Boss, it is. But I just think that senators need, like, this needs to happen to a senator, you know, or something like that. Like, it's more like the immediate need to handle a situation like this doesn't present itself to the people that, you know, like, of why you would do that, doesn't present itself to the people that can take care of this issue, I think. And so it's just a matter of showing that. I just can't believe that we haven't done that yet. Like, it's kind of obvious why. Well, I'm not going to talk about what the police can and can't do, because that's different per state, area. I mean, most states have laws against stalking and harassment, and regardless of whether this is online or not. So if in your state, what I'll say is, if in your state, as far as the law is concerned, if what somebody is doing is so annoying to you that you feel harassed, yeah, that's it. That's all it is. That's it. That's the definition. And so, like, if it's regular and it's long and ongoing, that's it. You just document, you let it go on, like I am, unfortunately. And eventually, that's your case. But what an idiot to not realize that and just to not stop and shut his whole shit down. But anyway, that's all I know for sure about the law, just the basics of what harassment actually is. I mean, it's pretty obvious what harassment is. You know what I mean? Like, anybody has those things that make them feel uncomfortable, and that's perfectly reasonable for people to have. You all have different life experiences and stuff, and reasons why you feel this way. So you can't, you know, like, you can't, it's just like I said with the whole, we discussed the whole telemarketer thing, where even states, you know, recognize that even telemarketers need a limit to where they can only call you a certain number of times a day, and after a certain time is considered harassment too, and there's a reason for that, you know, like, a good one, because then think about how often your phone would ring off the hook, you wouldn't even be able to use it. You know what I mean? Like, if it was that bad, like, that's the point, they would just be harassing you, and they would show up, and, you know, like, they would. If you don't regulate things, that's what happens. That's what a regulation is. And that's all a regulation should be. It's not supposed to take it away. It's supposed to make sure other people can't use it for bad. Oh, wow, look at this. This is cool. That's all regulation is, man. That's all it should be, anyway. I'm sorry, that's all it should be. It's not all it is, because sometimes it is out of control, I guess, but I mean, you want regulations in place to make sure people don't dump oil waste in waterways. That is reasonable, okay? That's a regulation that should be in place, because that causes famine, that causes disease, that, like, you're fishing. I mean, come on, that's common sense, right? You want speed limits because, again, we see what happens to me every day. If you didn't have speed limits, these lunatics just, man, they'd try to run you off the road if that was legal. This is what you guys have to realize. Like, it's not, it's, people can't, but then the moment it happens to them, they say the same thing. They're like, oh, you can't do that. Wow, this is, look at the amount of hit points. It's not making sounds. Why is it not making sounds? That's weird. Is it just because... Yeah, it's not making any sounds now. I wonder if a certain somebody is trying to mess with the game. I wonder if a certain somebody is trying to mess with the game, because again, I don't think I ever recall the game randomly not making sounds. Oh! And they worked for like half a second. Is it just because of the boss battle? For some reason. This is the problem with this shit. Is when you have somebody harass somebody for too long, somebody doesn't, you know, like the normal to them is that, and it becomes difficult to discern. So it's like, okay, well, that could be a normal thing because of the boss, or he could be fucking around with the sounds. Yeah, you know what I mean? So now I'm like, well, is it the boss, or is it because he's fucking around with the sounds? See, it's doing it now just fine. So it's doing it intermittently. That's where I'd have to say I think he's fucking around with the sounds. Why would it do it intermittently? It doesn't make any sense. So like that's where you have to, like, essentially, like, just recognize that this person is causing chaos, where, like, these games have just started kind of doing various things instead of consistent things. And he's just trying to make a game look a certain way or something like that. Like, it's as basic as a sound, man. So, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, it could be because of the boss. Like, something weird about the animation with these pictures. You know what I mean? Like just them not necessarily counting. Because I know it's not getting me gold each time. And I know the gold counts and gives, like, a little sound and stuff for the gold. But I'm just talking about the, you know, the initial sound. The doot doot. See how it's doing it now? It's just not, sometimes it's just not doing it. So, like, that's where I think he's intentionally doing that. You know, just like we've seen with other things that they've never acted like this before, but then conveniently while playing them on a stream where he's causing a problem for the stream flow and stuff like that, the game starts to really screw up. So confused by that. Why did it fall? Okay. That one didn't fall. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think it's kind of obvious. I don't have any healing. Where are the sounds, man? No sounds. It's like and then like skip some of the sounds. Just goes right down that side, doesn't it? I hate throwing stuff over here. Like, it just goes right down the side. I'm gonna try to not let that happen. Yeah, look at that. Like, you just can't throw anything on the right. It just goes straight down the side. I don't like this boss. I think this is a bad... I'll be honest with you, this is a bad design here on the side. No matter how I hit this over here, it just goes, it bounces off the top and goes flying down the right side. There's no way for it to actually, like, bounce down into here. So thus, I can't really use these too well. I have to, like, try to get it in here and knock some of this out first. I think that's dumb to have that top like that, though, if that's the case, you know what I mean? Just don't put those little things there on the top. Okay. Let's go. Dead chat. Ooh. Oh, that was a good drop. I might need that extra 4, you never know. I don't mind losing a little bit to to get a little gold out of that. Honestly, like that's kind of how I rationalize that. Is I'm getting a little gold, lose a little health. Yeah, let's duplicate the dag orb. The dag orb. The dagger orb. The dag orb. I'm gonna call it the dag orb. Sounds cooler. The dang orb. The dang orb. Alright, I'm good on gold. Plus, I'm gonna get some. That's pretty good. I like this one too. A strange tree directly at the center. There's a nook in the trunk with brambles twisting wildly out of it. Shake the tree. Nice. I just felt like if I shook the tree, something like it would like disappear or something. You like fall further in, maybe. I don't know. Definitely an RPG aspect to this for sure. This is really cool. I need to figure this out because this implies that there's more ways to passively heal, and that I need. I need that. Because I'm only healing after battle, you know what I mean? Won't go. Well, this is interesting. Oh boy. Nice. Ooh. That's pretty good too, though. A strange amount of crows circling above. You don't think much about it until they start to drop pebbles on you. No! Peb balls. Use your satchel to catch the peb balls. Let's do it. Hold the satchel above your head and run through the field. You avoid any bruises, but your satchel absorbs the Peball level 3, Peball level 2, and Peball level 3. Sweet. Got a bunch of them. Another store. I need armor. Yeah, I like these little armor things. Yeah, avoid incoming attack. Exactly. I need that. Don't have really much, though. Maybe I'll get a ball of lightning. You find a forge, hot and ready to smell, yet oddly unattended. You think you could use it, but your little Peglin hands aren't made to handle the heat. Use your satchel to scoop up the forge special relic. The smithing hammer. Ooh. Take 6 damage? No! 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 Oh well. Look at him getting closer. I need to get a good one. Could have been better. This is a tough one because it's so hollow. Found a Bramball. These orbs will pay the Bramble status. Bramble's enemy is unable to move. Enemies that pass the stuck enemy will take damage. Inflicting Bramble gives precious time to deal damage from a distance. Okay. Three. Nice. 3. You get a reset here. So these red things, it actually makes it harder because what they do is they pull the ball straight down, where the ball would normally fall faster and then bounce around. So it actually makes it a lot more difficult. It's pretty interesting stuff. So it just like pulls it straight down. Now they if you notice, they are still scoring for it, but it's not as much. Oh boy. I'm inside them. Damn. Come on. I'm probably gonna die. We'll see. I'm gonna try not to, though. That first initial hit where it drug it down, that did it, man. Ay, ay, ay. That's tough. I think that's it. Oh no, I did it? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I did it. I did not expect to get that one. That was really down to the wire, wasn't it? Heal 20%. Well, I fully healed after that, so that's good. Glass half ball. That's cool. Oh my gorb. Okay, that's cool. I like that. We're gonna upgrade some of these. Gravity is reversed, but ceiling bounce is massively increased and orbs pass through. Traveling down. Oh, okay. Pass through the pegs while traveling downwards. See, that's interesting. Gravity is reversed. I kind of want to try it, but... let's try it. Let's try it. Castle time. Oh wow, this is interesting. Wow. What a difference this is gonna make. Wow. What a difference. Nice. I love that ceiling bounce. That's incredible. You don't appreciate how much it is actually increased. Awesome. Whoops. He's got one hit point. That was cool. Let me upgrade. this is interesting. So I want to try to get it here if I can. But we'll see. Nope. That's not so bad though. It's still a good good grab. Either way. I like this inverse gravity thing. Cool. That was awesome. Nice. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I was thinking to myself, I was like, I don't know, this could be one hit. That's cool. Kinda want that. Try it. Oh wait, you know what? I should heal. There we go. Stumble upon a mysterious altar, you feel yourself pulled towards it. As you near it, you realize you're holding out potential offerings. One orb in each hand. Meh. Cool. Alright, time to face the chandeliers. The Knights and the Chandeliers. Sounds like a band. The Knights and the Chandeliers. Or a TV show or something. Wow. Wow. That was a good one. That's cool. Get that reset. Time to finish off the chandeliers. We got 2 chandeliers here to finish. Try to get these guys. Uh-oh. Nice. I'll probably do it. There we go. Alright. Let's do an upgrade. Oh, sweet. Wow. That was pretty incredible. I have to admit, that was pretty awesome. I'm gonna heal for that one. Tried to get the chest. That was pretty great though. Oh, this guy again. Should we invest? I'll invest 6 and we'll see what happens. I imagine it's gonna be like, you know, essentially over time as we run into him again. Sweet. It moves longer and displays an additional bounce. Wow, look at that. That's useful. Wow. Wow. Whoa. That's cool. We got a little wizard looking guy. Alright. Why are they zeros? When I got crit. Oh, probably because of the... My bad, that was because of the ball. That's why. That's why. Sweet. I gotta hit a bomb, is what I need to do. Ooh, that was awesome. See, I like that one. Sweet. For 28 health. This one is so good. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. We got Pierce now. Not to be confused with Pierce Brosnan. Alright. Oh! Oh! Told you, as soon as we have a normal thing going for a while, you know, positivity, normal stream, just starts spamming and doxing again, because you just can't leave people alone. That's all. This again. That's okay. See how it makes a sound like, every time? I wasn't doing that earlier. Makes a little pop sound. It wasn't doing that earlier. That was my point earlier. Regardless of the coin sound. Okay. See how it's making the sound every time. Uh-huh. And I'm proving that. I'm proving that. And he just sits there and... That's the point. I prove what he's doing. I prove he causes these problems. And he just, like, proves that he's still, like, sitting there watching endlessly. That's a stalker situation. Yeah, he knows he's not welcome here. He steals the streams, stalks. This is really strange. That was weird. That was great. It was just like spinning. That was great. There we go. There it is. There it was. Got it. So there's a minus, like a thing that for each one of these, there's a negative that it also does. Oh, except this. Hold on. I like that. So you see how harassing this person gets. It's so freaking weird. Nice, castle completed finally. I like the little. I love how Peglin's just like standing here at the stairs. It's an adorable game. It really is. Okay, this is cool. I'm in the mines. Whoa. This is really cool. Oh, here we go. We're in the mines, guys. In the I like that. It just gets sucked in. That's pretty great. Nice. Oh wow, a mirror with 999. Okay, we got a capped mirror here. We got a level capped mirror. Oh, jeez. Annihilated that level capped mirror. This is for Batu. Let's go. Try to get it down here if we can. Probably won't happen. Yay! These mines are cool. See, like, any chance he gets to dox me, you know, essentially, let's talk about being in the mine. So it's like essentially just trying to make sure that you understand where the information is, and you know whose name is who, and stuff like that. Essentially, trying to make sure that the message gets across that you know he's trying to dox me. Obviously, you know, like we're in the mines here, so I've been making reference to that. So you know what I mean, like just sitting there updating alts to based on the situation and for malicious reasons. Like I mean, it's like petty, psychotic sort of behavior. And Google and YouTube allow this type of behavior on their platform, apparently. Apparently they allow it. Because I'm the only one sitting here blocking it. Nice. Yep. Google and YouTube allow illegal activity on their platform. Pretty interesting stuff. Same stuff gets immediately removed on any other social media platform, but on this one, Google and YouTube will just sit here and kind of do nothing. That's what's happening. Nice. Okay. The mines. The mines. I like I like little Peglin. He's funny. I like the little characters in this. It's good. You know, like all the other characters too we come across. Pretty cool. The guy flipping the chip, the poker chip. That's cool. Definitely. Nice. 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 Sweet. If I can get healed up to 108. The mines. That's a good one. That's a good one. Definitely a good one. Loom menacingly in front of you. They're collectively humming so powerfully that the earth itself seems to bend at their will. The humming intensifies an almost unbearable level until you begin humming as well, as deep and steady as radia's crust. With a sudden shift, the obelisks begin powering down around you, and humming fades alongside their light. You are left with an overwhelming silence and an immense earthly power in your satchel. Interesting. Looks like I'm down some health, too. It's pretty awesome, actually. Sweet. There's no pegs. What the heck? How am I supposed to attack this guy when there's no pegs? Uh-oh. Yeah, there's like no pegs to do enough damage. I need pegs to do damage. Ooh. This could be a tough one. I'm gonna die. This is where we die. Continue. We've unlocked these in custom mode. Sweet. That was a good run. I've never gotten to the mines before. That was a really good run. Got a lot done. Still didn't get anybody unlocked. Yeah, because you can get these guys unlocked and apparently get different characters, but I haven't done that. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to look into Bulwark. I have to look into 100 Bulwark and Bulwark and my bad. Win a battle after inflicting 40 plus spin infection on any enemy. So yeah, I gotta look into just make sure we do those things. At least 6 slimed pegs. See, we haven't been sliming pegs either, so you know what I mean? Like, it's just the sort of thing where, you know what I mean? Like, there's all these other things that I have to, like, focus on as I do this, and I just haven't really been able to yet. So, not really sure about how I'm going to get 100. That's a lot, so I'll have to really look into that. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. But, Yeah, like again, like once you start, like even if I just like start over, um, it just starts. I think it just starts kind of like where you. Cool. It should just start, yeah, like at the beginning here. So, um, you're just gonna have to, do this over. It's like a tower, like Hades or, like survival, like games like that where you just have to get through a ladder to get it done. So I just have to, obviously get it done. Um, just a lot of getting more things unlocked and all that. So here's the map, and then you can always bring up your balls too, but that's about it. There's really I don't think there's any menu upgrades to speak of. So actually I know there's not. So it'll be right here. But yeah. Thank you for the people that were here to be supportive. Appreciate you watching the stream. Thank you for my supporters that actually care. Thank you. I saw Big Boss earlier in the stream. If you're still there, thanks. Appreciate it.